Hello everybody and welcome back to my Spanish Fripada series. In the last segment we managed to stave off war with Poland. As you can see, he's no longer guarded nor trying to be friendly, so with any luck he'll be out of our hair at least long enough for me to get my science far enough to where my military will just be so vastly superior to his that he won't even think about trying me. Alright, let's see here. We have Train, buildings, trade route. Okay, so we are feeding the capital with the trade route. For that reason, I don't actually have to work the tile with the food. I can just go for the great engineer points instead. Zurich is in awe of me. That's a little extra happiness. Who was it that wanted the trade route? Hong Kong. Okay, they're pretty far away. Maybe at some point I'll be able to develop a bit more of a naval force and do something like that. Market's done in this city, so it is now time to go for the Artists Guild. Everybody's working on getting opera houses up so that I can get Hermitage and actually have a place to put some great works of art. But we're mostly going to be focusing on science. I do think science victory is going to be the most probable given our geographical. Okay, yeah, I meant to mention at the end of the last segment we saw this little bit of green, and this is how this wonder Rock of Gibraltar always appears. It's always offshore, behind a mountain. You really have to patrol the outskirts. So luckily it's in the corner where I'm pretty much done scouting with this scout. I mean, I'll come back here and check out the Byzantine lands a bit. Can't dip in the water with the rest of my movement though, so he's going to have to chill for the rest of this turn. Come up here for some visibility. Mostly at this point all my units are just going to be dancing. Like I can have this guy actually come out here and have the visibility here, so this guy doesn't even have to dance on this side of the hill anymore. We can just keep coming down to check this out and coming back and forth. In fact, when he comes up I can have him step out, get a little bit more visibility. And that horse is blocking my way, so we'll just chill. Now that I have this tile and I've got this tile, I don't even need to move the boat. I'm just going to put it to sleep. There will probably come a point where I can afford to send my boats off and start policing the waters, because I'm sure there's some barbarians off to the east. If Hong Kong wants a trade route, I'm going to have to deal with that before I can. Alright, so losing... Oh, okay, so there's some more... Wow, capital's getting very well fed. Losing grasp on Brussels. Well, that's unfortunate, because I do want to get some of those rationalism policies. Golden Age has begun. Timing on it's very good, because we just got done dropping the last workboat here, so we got lots and lots of workboats. And we do have Compass. And I'm really glad I was able to get Compass and all my workboats out just before the Golden Age, because really that's the only source of gold in my kingdom. I mean, I got a couple down here in the Ivory, but for the most part we've been gold starved pretty much most of the game. That's why I'm heading to banking ahead of religious texts, or printing press, even though there's benefits in getting printing press. Okay, we did get the Musicians Guild here. I don't want to forget about Oxford, but we do have a little bit of time. I figure the free tech from Oxford will get us into industrialization. That'll allow us to jump an era and uncover coal that much quicker. Well, I wonder if I'm doing Hermitage, and I'll have to do economics either way. If I do want Hermitage, maybe I go for that first and use the free tech to get into scientific theory. I don't know. We can get this sooner a little bit, and I don't want to put off building Oxford any longer than I have to. Anyways, in this city, let's just build an opera house. Right now, since rationalism is open, culture basically translates into science. So there's no such thing as too much culture or science at this point. Opera house is done here. That's very good. I wonder if it is time to build a Gallius, whatever. This city is kind of freed up to build it whatever it wants. Part of me is tempted to build a military unit just to help keep Poland out of our hair. Part of me wants to just go ahead and build the... Oh, you know what? We're going to be building banks, so we'll just drop a circus there. there's no point in overthinking that. Where was this route? Going to Warsaw? We might as well, right? I mean, I kind of don't want to feed him the science. Is there somebody we can trade with that, probably not, just city-states. Madrid to Warsaw is actually our best gold input, so I'll feed him a little bit of science just to keep our gold up, and the religious pressure is not really all that important, but if nothing else, it'll keep Catholicism at bay from reaching our lands. Yeah, so I can just actually have him come out here and come back, and then, you know, to get the visibility there. Oh goody, the hill is freed up. There is a little bit of benefit of coming down here, but not too much. I'll probably just, yeah. He's coming back. We're going to try and take advantage of the fact that we have open borders. It's going to be for a little bit, so, and then we'll actually have 2 triremes over here, so that'll probably be a good time for one of them to free up. Well, at least he can heal while he's waiting for Ryga's boats to get out of the way. Alright, the stacking of the gold is working. We get yet another research agreement. I gotta keep saying pay for this or else we just lose 20 rep with them. I mean, it balances out eventually, but it doesn't hurt to say you'll pay, so... finish that farm. And now the question is it worth borrowing that tile with this city? I'm at 24 hammers here. Same as Barcelona, same as Seville. In fact, Seville would want to work that, and Seville's not really doing well at working the tiles it has. So it is free to be used by the other city. There's just no reason to, right? Like, I'm working all gold tiles and production tiles, and I want to keep that science up since we're getting multiple trade agreements. Okay, and this comes in... Oh, speaking of tiles coming into our sphere of influence. Okay, once the workboat goes there, we'll definitely have to work that tile. We got 8 turns till growth, so we might have to skip the university specialist for a minute. Anyways, for that reason, I'm definitely going to build a workboat here. And it looks like we grew. Did I miss that notification? Oh, it must be this turn. Okay. Alright, that city connection it mentioned was from my harbors that I was building. So gold went up pretty good from that. Orders and horses. Okay. Do we have a need for cotton? It doesn't look like it. And he has 2 gold per turn, so we'll give him... Whew. Alright, who lost their capital? The Celts. And they lost it to the Huns. And Poland's coming after them too. Not necessarily, I asked them to war, but that doesn't mean they're actually doing it. Oh, the Celts are wiped out of the game? Oh, okay, so everybody's going to start hating on Attila. Well, now that he's knocking on Poland's door, maybe Poland will take notice and try and police that out. Okay. No point in going on this side of the mountains. So... It's too bad I couldn't time the scout getting over there for when the boat was there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, we can actually enter the water there. Alright. This will be easier to keep track of now because they're just moving both south or both north at the same time. Alright, so by the time the farm's there, I'll grow and just work that tile straight away. Everything's coming along very well, I think. 2 research agreements. Money's still good. I don't have a stockpile, but... banking's online. We are finally going to lose Sydney. They've been our allies for so long. And that means wine is going away next turn. I can handle it though, so I'm not too worried. I do want to... okay, everybody's announcing the Huns. I do want to take stock of what everybody's building, because I do want to get those banks up quick. And now I can actually build another trade route. So... is it worth foregoing the opera houses? Next I'm going to be researching machinery, going into printing press. And then windmills into... wow. Alright, so for now, people mostly just have to build the bank and the trade routes. And I'm not going to have money because I did the research agreement for my people here. Is there a reason to go for Hermitage right now? Is a good question. We'll take this city. Oh, this city still has to build the amphitheater, so Hermitage is not going to be an option for a minute. Okay, well, I guess we'll go into printing press then. Might as well do it by way of machinery. Maybe somebody will have time enough to get ironworks up, I don't know. 11 turns until border growth. Alright, there's not really any tile for him to work. Alright. That's mostly what this part of the game is going to be, just kind of develop the empire. Poland's pretty much distracted, for now anyways. 1, 2, 3, okay. If I'm able to come here next turn, I'll be able to see all that cloud. It's not too important that I get every last tile, but while I'm here, figure there's no reason not to. Santiago has grown. Okay, well, we're about to pull these 2 citizens to work the Artist Guild anyways, so might as well just leave them there for now. Culture slows down, that's unfortunate. Definitely want to get the banks up where I can. It might be worthwhile, though, to take a quick moment to build a trade route with this city. I need to feed Seville. And yeah, Barcelona's starting to get a little dried up too. At least for now, until we get fertilization. Got a bunch of different specialist slots we want to work. So I do think I can build the trade route here. Well, how much gold are you making per turn? 6.25. He's making 15. 15. Is there like a trade route going there? 15. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's just from these in the market. Well, still. Alright, so this city needs to be building the bank. I was thinking about maybe building the trade route here, but the bank's going to be much more profitable there than it will be here. So, on the other hand, the production level in Madrid is pretty high, but they're making even more money. So, alright, I guess I'll just build the trade route here. Now, the question is, do I want it to be a cargo ship? My homelands are defended well enough water-wise. My second trade room's right around the corner. Let's see, I can at least see that. Okay. I'll need to heal them up, but basically I can defend any boat coming to Seville. So it might be worth it to start investing in trade ships, or cargo ships. I know I do have the wagon trains talent, but once we start sending our trade routes out, well, you know, I'm just going to build a cargo ship because we don't have a single one. Since it's internal for now, I can definitely defend it, and by the time I switch it to external, probably have a better navy. Whoa. Mouse jumped. Alright. Okay, you guys keep dancing. Why not? Scouts coming south. Alright. Workboat. You know, it occurs to me I don't have any navy on this inland lake, and there's still places where barb camps could spawn, so... Yeah, why not? Uh-oh. But we can at least do that. Okay, it's the horses. Oh, she just doesn't want the horses anymore. That's fine. Looks like we can trade marble for gold, and I do have a city that wants gold. So if it's still available on my turn, I'm going to go for it. Did it go away, or am I just not seeing it? Do that for sure. Oh yeah, marble for gold. Says it's duplicate marble, but I thought both my marbles were in rotation. No, I still do have a marble. Okay. Let's see. You're the one that can give me the most money. He wants both of them. Oh, Barcelona demands gold, so now I have 2 cities that want gold? Oh, they must have just demanded... Oh yeah, 2 cities, okay. I couldn't see it at first. That's cool, right when I was getting it. No longer ally of Sydney. So we lost the wine, but happiness is still quite good. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, Artist Guild is done. Let's ramp up that culture. Okay, in this city, we are making some money. It's mostly because of the Golden Age, which will be over by the time I could build a bank. So I think I'm gonna... Well, I need to get the Opera House up, I think. Haven't decided on Hermitage yet, but... probably will. Because then I just pile up all the great works into the capital, and boom, boom, boom. Okay. Are we still friends? No, we're not. I wonder if I can rectify that. Whoops. That's not where that is.
Μέλημα.
Uh-oh.
Ούδη.
Wonder what I've done to upset them. But we still have open borders for a long time, so it's not really a problem. Okay, machinery is finished. So, we do have a little bit of money. Onto the printing press. Farm is done there. And we're going to grow next turn. Still, I'm just going to work it. Put the next citizen back into the workshop, I suppose. Okay, bank time here. How much does it cost to upgrade them? 100 each. So I can only do one this turn, but then I can do one next turn. Definitely want it to be the one that's got no terrain penalty. Okay. 4. Okay, so that one's home. It's going to heal up. One turn until border growth. Maybe I'll get a little thumb over here I can heal in. Either way, I think this guy's free to start scouting. Hope he doesn't get in too much trouble. It would be nice if I had a Galleus to back him up. It might be worthwhile to step over here. That way next turn I can pass through the city. Alright, that's finished. May as well come here. That's where we're going to upgrade next. Okay, another whale added to the pile. Okay, so we definitely have to work that tile, even if we have to give up a university slot for a minute. It cuts our growth time in half, so we can just put that next one back in there. Oh, yeah, okay, I couldn't remember why I was getting all excited. Alright, so now we have the happiness where we can afford to trade off yet another unique luxury, and it's really too bad she doesn't want to be our friend, because she would want stuff. Okay, looks like here's where we're going to get the most money. Oh, wow, and this will actually allow us to upgrade our other archers. Yeah, 240 for the marble. Yep, and I got 2 marble in rotation. Unfortunately, they're both out of our doors at about the same time. So that's, okay, you can come up here. You can keep bouncing around. Yeah, like that. Oh, what just happened? Oh, because he only had one left. Oh, man. I thought it was the next turn. I deliberately moved him there so I could see the tiles. Now I can't see the tiles. It'll be harder to move. Okay, well, at least they got off that spot. I make mistakes sometimes. Okay, Madrid has grown, so we'll go ahead and park that there. Opera House into bank. I do want the bank, but I'm gonna build a Galleus just to back this guy up. And now that he's upgraded too, I think I'll send him off in that direction. Whatever we find over there, we can if we got some stuff we gotta do on land, we can have somebody that'll represent on land. And of course the Galleus will be able to shoot from the water. Alright, we have landed. Okay, you just chill. It's gonna be 7 turns before border grows anyways. Come here and heal up. It's okay that we don't have visibility for a couple turns because this guy's going to come over and do that for us. Okay, I don't want to get too exposed though. Alright, we're just rolling ahead here. Everybody's pretty much in a holding pattern. There's no wars. Nothing really worth our time as far as military aggression. Okay, that hill is available, so I'll go ahead and... Can somebody tell me why at this point in the game the AI recommends putting trading posts on every single tile? I don't think that makes sense. Alright, so 226 up to 287. That's a huge boost. And I'm going to take a double look, make sure everybody's working specialists that can, because now they're worth more. Stagnation. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Okay, well, not much I can do about it. The cargo ship will rectify that, obviously, and then some. So, I do not have a specialist in the workshop here, but I will in 3 turns. Here I'm doing the best that I can. We got banana tiles and a granary. I mean, this city's got tons and tons of growth. Finish the opera house, and we are making a lot of money, so definitely the bank. And let's see, we're checking on specialists. 4 turns we'll be able to park somebody in the workshop, so that's really good. Alright, so everything's looking good, or about to. Sydney requests a row. As much as I would love to do that, that would be such a taxing endeavor. I would tank my money, and then some. Speaking of money, all of my archers did get upgraded, so that's really nice. I'm happy about that. Heal, my brother, heal. 2, 3, 4. Barbarians. Yeah, so this is part of the reason why I wanted to send my one... what are these called? Crossbowmen. Alright. Over there so I can deal with stuff that we find on land. He's just going to hang out 3 turns. Yeah, it's going to be water. Water. Oh, okay. So we actually have stuff we're going to... He can head that way. But then again... Whoop. Caravan is up. It was sending hammers to Toledo, and I think Toledo's getting pretty caught up. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much caught up as far as that goes. On the other hand, I am approaching a time in technology where I'm going to be wanting to build windmills and factories and public schools all at once. So, nevertheless, this city is stagnant, but I think the cargo ship would be better. I think I found that this city had... Yeah. Alright, so looking at everybody's growth rates. Alright, we'll just send food to Barcelona here. Help them get some more specialists, because like I said, with the windmills and the public schools coming up, we are going to have needs. Is it worth sending him over there? He's going to be in 7 turns, and he'll be finished at about that time. I'm just going to chill in the capital. Alright. Wales for 7. Let me get them back and see where I'm at. Physics is finished, and a great musician has appeared. Let's see. Whales. I kind of need the whales because I'm only at 8 happiness, even with them. Alrighty, so there you go in the university. Growth is still okay in the city. Yeah, see, in a city like this, it's hard to decide, is it worth it, the lighthouse here, especially with all this growth? I do want to work all the jungle tiles I can, so I'm thinking every last inch of growth I can get would be a good idea. But then also the question, is it worth building a harbor just for a seaport on a city that just has 1 tile? I'm thinking probably not, but you guys let me know what you think. Just go ahead and make a great work. Oh, the music volume's down. Okay. I was wondering, like, why isn't it playing? It sucks that I have to play with that, but the YouTube algorithm, I don't know. I think putting it into Cordoba was a good thing. On the other hand, we could be benefiting from Toledo growing borders. We'll have enough faith for a pagoda in a couple turns. I don't think I have a pagoda over here yet. I don't. That'll be our next purchase because it's a border town. So we'll put it in Toledo. Whoops. Don't know my own interface here. Yeah, Toledo. We'll do that. Alright, next tack would be printing press. Yeah. How are we on Hermitage? Preparation. He could build the Opera House now. Takes 7 turns. And that's about how long it would take me to research architecture. Alright, so we could do this first even if we did want to blitz our Hermitage. And I don't think I do, right? I think I want to go through this path and then up here. And then maybe here while everybody's building a bunch of stuff. And then come up here to build more stuff. Yeah, I think that's the way I want to do it. I've spent so much time in the early game on all my runs that the mid-game is a bit unclear to me. So definitely let me know what you guys think as far as some of the decisions I'm making. Alright, the safest city from which to feed Seville would probably be Madrid. So we're going to move that over there. That'll feed Seville quite nicely. Which is good because we got to play catch up from this. I don't know how long it's been in stagnation. So we'll come down here for visibility. I'm missing it on that, but no problem. So he's heading north. I want to get them in sync again. That was pretty useful. Alright, so there's the coast there. You keep healing. Where are these barbs coming from? Okay, archer. So that'll give my crossbowmen something to do. Might as well take the road, get a little bit further. I don't know where the camp I saw was. Okay, down there. I'll let them deal with that. Alright, growth here. So into the workshop, that's even more science. Alright, and this growth is starting to level off. So what I could do if I wanted to is actually buy the atoll here and work that instead. Grow faster. It's science here, but also growth translates to science and more workers in the end. Yeah, I think I do. There we go. More growth. More growth. It's a big tile at this point. Budapest wants Taoism. That's too far away. Sydney is in awe of me. Why? Oh, I took it away, so... Okay, and it's going to be for 34 turns, so that wine is something we can depend on, which means we can sell off one of our luxuries. We don't really need a lump sum right now, although he is our friend, so we get more than we would from Genghis. But on the other hand, whales are a lot safer to send into rotation, because I have so many of them. So in the event that this is a bad decision, what I'm saying is other whales will be back sooner. Yeah. Okay. What is coming up that I would want to build in this city? Windmill, Hermitage. Alright. 6 turns before that's up. Another policy in 13 turns. Okay. In the beginning, all I want is like these 3 policies, then we'll get whatever we need from ideology, and then finish the rationalism tree. So I'm just trying to figure out how soon I need to ramp that culture up to max. Because I could switch my tech now, and then in 6 turns just be able to build Hermitage in the capital. I'm thinking about doing it simply because... Well, what's everybody else got going? Bank, yeah. Once they're out of banks, all that's really left is happiness buildings and military. So let's continue on to economics. Oh, so you know what? The capital should start building Oxford. Okay. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. Now I want to time it, obviously. I don't want Oxford right now. Oxford will be done in 8 and we need it to be done in 9, so either we grow in the meantime or I'll pause the production. I don't want to forget about that. Alright, we'll feed Seville, and 9 food out of nowhere is really good. Oh, that's why I hadn't noticed the stagnation before. Sydney was feeding them to a small degree. Okay. Well, that trade route's going to grow them way faster. We got a tile we can work here. We got a specialist, windmills and whatnot. So yeah, I still think it was a good idea to get that trade route up. Okay, and you're pretty much healed. We'll do one more turn, that way he can park here. Gallius is about to come online, so we're going to start representing him over there. He's heading south, so I'll just go ahead and bring him south and wait. That way they can be in sync once again. She still doesn't want to be our friend, though. And the camp is not on the coast, so I don't have to worry about a boat coming by. I want the Gallius to basically help protect my trireme, because we're at a point now where the barbarians are going to have triremes too. And even with the promotion, it's not, the fight's not unfair enough for my taste. No, I do not have an interest in that. So I'll have the Gallius protect the trireme, and then the crossbowmen can do stuff on land. Alright, pagoda time. More culture, more happiness, more faith. Good, good, good all around. And there goes the Golden Age. Sad to see it go, but we got a lot out of it, and we're still making decent gold per turn. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see what I clicked on and get that prompt to come up. That's actually an option. Desires cotton. Losing grasp on Zerg. So we're about to lose the happiness we just got from the pagoda, but that's not a problem. Okay, Gallius is done here. Definitely on to bank. This crossbowman can actually handle whatever's going on up here by himself. So I think I'll have the Gallius follow this. He moves faster too. I don't want to trespass, so we'll do this. I can reconvene over there. Okay, he's heading north, he's heading north. We're going to get back into that pattern. Up on the hill. Okay, we'll probably just embark because it looks like the end of the line there. Okay, so I don't even know if I'm going to need the help scouting on this island. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Enter there. Probably. So you can come back down here for visibility, and that's good because we do have the water trade route. And you just have the one movement left, yep. Okay, everything's looking really good. This is past the half-hour mark, so I'm going to cut this part off here. I'm getting into some indecision parts, and unfortunately I'm starting to record these faster than I'm releasing them, so I'm afraid your guys' advice won't reach me in time for this run, but I definitely want to learn moving forward, so any tips you have as far as my tech choice order and things like that, let me know. Anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Enjoy the rest of your day as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.